Hey, how's it going, everybody? Charlie Wilson here, aka Sinister Charlie. Welcome back. Hello, how are you? We got some more Gigguk. I haven't seen a whole lot of it. I have actually seen a couple things. I watched a little bit of the smoking cat anime, whatever it was, that everybody was freaking out about, which I don't even think is that bad. Kind of reminds me of the Ren and Stimpy gross out humor of the 90s. I think maybe they're trying to bring that back. It's not terrible. I've only seen a little bit of one episode, so. But other than that, I haven't really gotten to much. But we're gonna find some new stuff to watch. I was looking forward to that smoking in the back alley with you or whatever it's called. I remember he was talking about the manga. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's go. Oh, yeah. I forgot he's into soccer. Sorry, buddy. I know it was important. If it's any consolation, I'm a big Dodgers fan, and we won 2 World Series in a row. So
Wait a minute. I'm an anime fan.
Hey, why is it so quiet?
The Anime Zone is back, and we're here to talk about Summer 2026
Summer.
anime because I am an anime content creator. I don't care about football. I didn't watch the World Cup. I didn't see my team crash out. My mental well-being is absolutely fine. Thank you very much for asking. Because this is an anime channel where we don't care about sports. We are talking about anime.
Yeah.
So what anime is airing this season?
Sports.
Well, we got Thunder 3.
Oh, there you go. Told you.
Fuck this show. You and I are polar opposites. Now,
Hey.
this is a romance anime. There's not going to be
I hear this is actually really, really good.
any sports in here.
Hey, volleyball. You like volleyball.
Except maybe this one. You know what? Screw new anime.
Well,
Link Link has a new season coming out, and
Argentina
this is one of my
lost to
favorite
Spain,
Chinese
so-
donghwas. This is the latest season of the time travel thriller from the maker of To Be Hero X himself. But I might need a refresher on what happened on previous seasons, though.
Come on, kick it! Fire the goal! The cheaters wear the card!
It's always the same, man. Never changes.
You know what? Screw new anime. Screw this. I'll watch my own anime. Ha! How about that?
Which I still haven't seen, and people say it's cool to do reactions to it. Gigguk is cool with that. I still haven't seen it, so I have to check that out.
I know this story. I wrote this story. I'll find comfort in myself.
Find comfort.
Guys, she came home.
Okay.
It really came home.
All right.
Why won't it ever come home?
It never will. It'll never come to America either, so that's cool. Don't worry about it. Ooh, yeah. Forgot about Ghost in the Shell. I saw the first episode of Ghost in the Shell as well. Amazing. There's that cat girl thing. Cat girl stuff and smoking, yeah.
But hold on a second, guys. It's critter time because this video is sponsored by Clash of Critters. Calling all Gachagooners, our Lord and Savior has arrived. Clash of Critters is a mobile game of more, let's say, sophisticated persuasion to
sure
what you
it
usually
is.
hear me talk about. One in which you collect over 100 critters, raise them, evolve them, discover their true potential, and ultimately have them clash. See? Just like the name. But Gant, I hear you ask, that doesn't sound like a game you would usually play. Why would I take time away from my waifu to collect cute animals instead?
I don't know.
Well, here's the thing, buddy. I'm a busy man. You know what?
Sure,
Having a
we all
bite-side,
are.
no pressure side game on the go to dip in and out of when I've got a bit of spare time, it's just a nice change. Even the gacha mechanics itself, which usually ends up feeling like a skip cutscene moment in most games, is turned into super satisfying pinball minigames that you can actually play. But most importantly, the real reason I know they made this game precisely for us is our Lord and Savior Goonbug. Look at this dude. This adorable little bug is our spirit animal. But of course,
sometimes they call me a little goon bug.
of course, just like us, that's not even his final form. For once he puts on his Gurren Lagann sunglasses, he becomes the Goon Beetle, and eventually the Goon Scarab. Huh? What's that? That's not the actual names?
Whatever.
Well, that's what I'm calling them now.
Yeah, me
Clash of
too.
Critters is available on iOS and Android, and you can download the game today by using my link in the description. But not only that, you can use coupon code HelloTatari for a bunch of free rewards, and you can also use the code GoonBug to get your own Goonbug and even more rewards. That's right, baby. One free Goonbug for every Gooner, guaranteed for free. Thank you very much to Clash of Critters for sponsoring us today. And with that said, let's crack on with this season's anime.
There are countless variations of camera movement, each with their own language and purpose. Most camera movements are highly precise,
I still don't know what anime this is.
controlled.
I feel like I should watch it though.
Yes, Studio Gohans are back at it again. After innovating on the cinematic breakthrough worm POV angle, they are now breaking the laws of space-time so the audience can get a closer look at these fine cheeks. And look, every time I say the same thing. Clearly, the team have a lot of technical skill, and if there was just someone who could reel in the artistic vision a bit, they'd make some really impressive stuff. But unfortunately, this time, the cameraman is moving like an ally on Pride Month after someone shouted English or Spanish. But you know what? Even with that, this is still one of the more entertaining kicked out of a party revenge slop power fantasy shows this season. And look, I say entertaining if this is the exact type of turn your brain off entertainment you're looking for. And you know, this would be the part where I combine all the power fantasy shows into one section, but as we've established in my previous video, there are some romance shows that are creeping into this category. But guys, I'm still a professional.
He did a video about romance anime. I didn't check it out. I missed it. Sorry.
Even though I'm not single, I'm happily married, I still treat all power fantasy shows equal, no matter the genre. Starting off with I Became a Legend after my 10-year-long last stand. Now, you know, with a name like this, it's going to be light novel based. The best power fantasy stuff, and guys, get this. There's an adventurer who defeats a demon lord after a 10-year-long battle, but he comes back as a legend and decides to start over as an F-rank adventurer, even though he's an S-rank. An S-rank adventurer pretending to be an F-rank?
What the frick? The rest of that, man.
We got Rich Girl Caretaker. I'm secretly the caretaker of the most popular girl in this rich kid school. Now, you know, with a name like that, it's going to be light novel based. The best power fantasy stuff you could ask for. And, you know, this time we've got a guy so broke his parents abandoned him, only to get picked up by a slob-maxing rich girl and becomes her caretaker. You know, it's a nice, comfy show if you fantasize about babying a rich sugar mama who takes care of you financially. You know, if that's your thing. And then we got from overshadowed to overpowered, second reincarnation of a talentless sage. Boys, it's about a guy who gets reincarnated as a talentless sage. And I know, reincarnation anime, I've seen it before. But this time when he dies, he gets reincarnated again. And gets even more overpowered. I've never seen anything like this before. Oh boy, I was wrong about her. I mean, there's a guy who meets his childhood friend again, who I think was a tomboy, and he thought that friend was a guy friend. And you know, that's funny because she's not a guy. She's a girl.
All right then. I guess
there's a new kingdom building anime with the Frontier Lord begins with 0 subjects. And guys, you know how much I love kingdom building anime, even within this subgenre. Except this time, the main character is a seasoned Unk as well. And who could forget the villager of level 999? I mean,
he like me for real, for real.
Guys, we have a villager who is level 999. How? How did a villager get max level?
I'll have a
isekai. How original.
And with extra
Flop. Daring today, aren't we?
And then we got another high school rom-com with a main character who's a NEET and also a gamer until a feisty pink-haired girl finds him and reveals that he was previously a demon lord in a fantasy world that got isekai'd. And then we got another high school rom-com with a main character who's a NEET and also a gamer until a feisty pink-haired girl finds him and reveals that he was previously a demon lord in a fantasy world that got isekai'd. And the girl was the hero that was sent to slay him. And guys, what can we say about this? It's the classic reverse isekai plotline that we all know and love. We got another romance anime featuring a blind love interest. I was on the fence about this one, but it's
You think they're running out of ideas? Probably.
A good job at not ham-fisting her disability into your face for sympathy points.
I can't see, and a lot of people think that a blind person can't play football.
Oh no, you should have used the actual play.
But it still has that light novel, flowery, melancholic air to it. And I'm actually hoping it stays this way this time and doesn't lead into full-on depressing melodrama.
Oh no. Oh boy.
I mean, I'm sure she means that metaphorically. The romance train isn't over yet though, because we got a show about a kaiju girl, reminding you that you miss every shot you don't take. Ah, shit, the boys are playing haram ball. Well, guys, for any one of you that's ever looked at Godzilla and thought, damn, those are some childbearing hips. We've got a kaiju romance where legally distinct Godzilla is actually an adorable, cute anime girl looking for love. And, I mean, this is a cute show, but you gotta ask, are we tarnishing the Godzilla image with this?
Not really.
I mean, as a metaphor of nuclear weapons, serving as a warning of the dangers of nuclear war, we just gotta think about the legacy of Godzilla and the message this is sending out. But I think, you know, as long as they don't make the monster...
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a huge fan of Godzilla movies. I think they're all kind of the same. I don't know. That's just me, though, and I'm stupid.
Do anything too dumb, I'm sure the image of Godzilla will remain intact. But how about an anime I guarantee
this
you've never
one
seen before?
This looks actually really good. I just don't know what exactly it's about. I think it's about war.
Watch anime.
I think it's about. I saw a Genghis Khan reference on Twitter for it, so I'm guessing it's during that time.
For long enough, and eventually you'll get used to the settings, the tropes, the types of stories you expect to see. But sometimes a show does come along so wildly different from everything you are used to, reminding us that storytelling isn't bound by any borders, that inspiration can come from all cultures, and good storytelling is something that can connect us all. Gigguk is the latest historical epic from Science Saru, an anime that starts off in the Middle East, detailing the Mongolian expansion of Central Asia, as one lone slave girl climbs the ranks of the young empire using her wisdom garnered from her love of history and science. It's part Apothecary Diaries, a sprinkling of Orb, and the rest is almost completely unknown territory for the world of anime. And don't be fooled by a storybook aesthetic, because it does not shy away from depicting some heavy scenes, because as we all know, the Mongolians were historically known for being a pretty chill empire. But this also shows a different side from the image we are used to. An empire that is accepting of different cultures and religions, that thirst for knowledge they didn't know before. I know there's a few people that might not be interested in a setting of this kind, and well, first off, you have anime legend Naoko Yamada serving as chief director for this one, whose resume by itself says more than I ever could, and secondly, bro, we are talking about a show set in the height of the Mongolian Empire here. How is that not a cool setting? You mean the largest empire in human history by connected landmass? The empire that took more land in a few decades than the Romans did in a few centuries. The one empire that dared to invade Russia in the winter and won, led by one man and a fucking horse. He saw, he conquered, he came.
A lot.
And came again.
A lot.
And again. And again. And I swear, bro just pillaged his way across all of Asia just to pay off his child support. It's series like this that opens the door for so many different types of stories to be told. And just from the first few episodes, this has the makings of one incredible series. Ah, yes. An anime featuring a succulent Chinese meal. Blood literally walks into a restaurant after hours, demands a meal, shits on the chefs, spits on their food.
Oh, is this made by the same guys who did Kaji?
Who bins the entire fucking dish, forcibly uses their kitchen ingredients.
It looks like the same animation.
Gets hired? What the hell was his final goal in all of this?
The Chinese.
This is like Hell's Kitchen if Gordon Ramsay did a line of coke before filming, but it's so
Well, maybe he
fucking
does.
extra
You
I
don't know
can't
that.
stop watching. Like, this entire show is the main character coming in, shitting on his co-workers and being like, nah, buddy, that's not how you make fried rice. You're missing the secret ingredient. And
Rice.
what's the secret ingredient? Huh. You know, I was a bit confused when I heard a 10-year-old manga that got cancelled after 19 chapters due to lack of popularity would suddenly get picked up for an anime. Like, are we really just running out of source material to adapt? Or, you know, does someone up top think that a show like this has potential that was never reached? Are they going to do anything to add to the plot to attract new audiences in this current age of adaptations going above and beyond the source material and adding their own artistic interpretations? Is there going to be any significant upgrades to the framing, the choreography used, the cinematography of this anime?
Looks good to me.
So far, the beginning is pretty much your bog standard shonen action setup, but I guess only time will tell what the higher ups see in this one.
Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
I actually enjoy fan service. It adds to the story. I don't know. I like it.
There are a few studios that can bring the highest level of quality with everything they make, and when Kyoto Animation turns up, you drop everything and pay attention. Sparks of Tomorrow is the latest Kyoto Animation project, and production-wise, they are once again proving why only few can stand up to the level of quality that they can deliver. It's an alternative 20th century Kyoto where steam technology is advancing worldwide, except without the $1,000 price tag. And in this steampunk world, a boy and his brother dare to dream big by bringing about the age of electricity on top of this ongoing...
I did see a preview. I've seen all these previews for these, but I just noticed that.
Going fairy tale-esque arranged marriage subplot, finding her way into the arms of a boy on the cusp of revolutionizing the world with the wonders of electricity. Yes. This is the story of Senku if you got bitches. I don't need to tell you how gorgeous this all looks. I mean, just take it all in yourself.
I mean,
pictures
Kyoto,
are worth 1,000 words, and Kyoto Animation is shouting louder than I ever could. But beyond that, everything, the plot, the vibes, the
I'm just glad it's not Mappa.
It doesn't feel like a TV series at all. The vibe almost reminds me of a classic Disney movie in a Japanese setting, somewhere in between a Shinkai movie and a Ghibli film, even complete with an eccentric, cartoonish level Disney-ass villain.
So you see, the proposal works for all of us.
Yo, why did he say it like that? It's still pretty early days to judge just how the plot and the characters will evolve from here. But if there's one thing I can pretty much promise, it's that on the level of spectacle alone, Kyoto Animation are absolutely going to continue to cook with this.
Please.
And apparently bake as well.
Okay. Why?
Yuri fans have been eating good this year because we now also have I Want to Love You to Your Dying Day. Forget doomed Yuri, we have now reached war crime Yuri, in a place where death is an everyday occurrence. A school of all female soldiers are...
There's actually a lot of really good stuff out.
Tasked with fighting
I remember seeing a preview for this
against
too.
the most evil enemy of all. Men. This dark dystopian wartime setting is giving 86 meets 69 vibes. But of course, with this being anime, it begs the ultimate question. Is this Yuri or just Yuri bait? Okay, so the girls say they like each other. Is it Yuri? I mean, this could be like a platonic love between friends. We see this time and time again. It's too hard to tell with just this alone. The girls are full-on Frenching each other every episode.
Oh, well, then there
Is
you
it
go.
Yuri?
Yes.
Well, I mean, we also can't be sure because kissing is actually the restoration magic in this world. So in the context of an active war zone, yeah, I'd be going full-on JoJo with my homies if I stubbed my toe if I could. And lastly, in episode 1, one of the girls is assigned to be the roommate of the main girl. Is it Yuri?
No.
Oh yeah, they hella gay.
God, they were roommates.
Hold up, an actual legit fighting game anime with the official Street Fighter.
Yeah, I saw this pop up too, and I was like, "Oh, this is such blatant commercialism." But kudos, I guess. At least they got like an actual game inside of an anime, so that's nice.
Licensing, and it's got anime girls playing them. Let's go, Justin! This could be it. The secret formula to getting more people into fighting games. Just an anime about two girls and their love for Street Fighter. See, these girls have a strong neutral game, but you can tell they love playing footsies with each other, having a go on each other's fight sticks, and this ain't no beginner level set. They are drive rushing into each other's hearts, executing a perfect Cabidon frame trap, mastering the art of focus attack dash canceling into bed with each other.
As you do.
Is an anime for anyone who loves gay girls.
Hell yeah.
I mean, fighting games.
Sure, why not? Either way.
Fucking infinite.
Oh, this looks like good animation. Oh, this is the boxing one I saw. I've seen like all these previews for all these anime coming out. This one actually looks the animation does look very it might be better than Hajime no Ippo, but I mean like the earlier episodes of Hajime no Ippo, like where it was drawn with crayons. Looks good.
We've got an anime with even more Disney vibes because Kinema Citrus are dropping an anime original story that is the sequel to the Little Mermaid fairy tale, where this time the mermaid princess becomes human and struggles to find her footing in a remote Japanese island. It's a classic fish out of water
I thought it was going to be a
tale.
boxing anime.
Did you catch that? I always love anime original projects because not only is it a chance to explore new stories, but the studio is able to go out of their comfort zone
I
sometimes,
did not know that
and they've
that was
clearly done it
Little Mermaid
here. We've got a
related.
retros 90s aesthetic and an overall classic feel to the entire thing. Clearly, a lot of love and passion has been put into this one. But if that's not your thing and all you want to do is see more
it is my
Apothecary
thing.
Diaries, Mum, well, we've been graced with another promising palace anime with a villainess and body-swapping twist. And honestly, I'm just really, really happy I have another show to recommend to my mum to watch, who is so desperate now. I swear her feed has been invaded by all these shitty AI-generated soap operas that has somehow entered every Asian mum's algorithm.
I saw this pop up in one of my algorithms. I don't know why. I think I'm too weeby. Probably too weeby.
Okay, this video is already long enough as it is, and I forgot to mention the sequels, so
long for
we're just going to speed through
enough.
them today. We got more Grand Blue, You and I Polar Opposites, Elusive Samurai, Bleach 1000-Year Blood War arc is entering its 4th season, and I swear it's actually taken 1,000 years to complete this arc. Cleavertest is back with more peak old-school dark fantasy vibes, and what could be more dark fantasy than, of course, a high school arc?
Actually, it's in university, but who's asking really?
There's a new Bang Dream, and I was actually lucky enough to get the rights to watch this on stream for the first time, and having seen it, I highly recommend it if you're looking for a nice, conflict-free, low-stress show featuring cute anime girls. I'm gonna fucking crash out. What the fuck was that episode? How dare you do this to me? No!
I guess it's good then.
Honestly, this is just my average reaction to watching an England game. Of course, we have a bunch of isekai sequels, including the return of the saga.
Hey, sorry about that. My OBS decided to take a giant crap on me, so let's continue. I don't know where we left off.
This to me? No!
This seems about right. Sorry about that.
Honestly, this is just my average reaction to watching an England game. Of course, we have a bunch of isekai sequels, including the return of the saga of Tanya the Evil.
I think we've
It's
stopped
been
here.
9 whole
I think it wanted me to just not react to Tanya the Evil season 2. I don't know.
years
That
since
was
season
really
1
good.
came out,
I
which
saw the
means that
first
pretty much
episode. It's
completes
good.
all the high-profile isekai
So far.
anime that came out back then that never got a second season. There's absolutely none left. I can't think of any more that
None.
we're waiting for.
Never again.
Yes! 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 She's finally back, guys. It's time for another season of peak polygamy.
Okay. Hey,
Now,
that's
one
the
of the
one
most
we
highly
should be talking
anticipated
about.
new anime out there. There's
It's
a new Ghost in
good.
the Shell series,
It's
but with this
good.
being one of the most legendary franchises in all of
And I'm really happy they went back to the manga style.
anime. What naming convention could they possibly use so audiences don't get confused by Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, or Ghost in the Shell Arise, or Ghost in the Shell SAC 2045, Ghost in the
Okay.
Shell the new movie, Ghost in the Shell the live action movie, and of course, Ghost in the Shell. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a new age requires a new branding. Introducing the
Oh. Yay.
Ghost in the Shell.
Okay.
Because unlike Ghost in the Shell, the Ghost in the Shell is actually more closely based to the Ghost in the Shell manga. And as someone who's only experienced the anime adaptations, I've always known Ghost in the Shell to be this muted, introspective series brimming with
Yeah, it's very
contemplative moments
dark.
that give the viewer
Or
a
not
chance to
dark.
reflect on these
But it's a little too intellectual for me. I'd rather have the manga version.
deep philosophical question it
Silly,
poses
cute
us.
manga
And this
version.
image was almost immediately shattered within the first 5 minutes of being blasted with these bright colors. Characters pulling these expressions I've never seen them do before. People are cracking jokes. It's fun and lighthearted at one moment, and then you see a body do this.
God damn.
Tone is the thing that smacks you in the face and tells you that this is not the same Ghost in the Shell you are used to, at least in animated form. Gon is the stoic, stone-cold Motoko Kusanagi we've seen. She's emotional now, she's sarcastic, she expresses every range of emotions to the fullest, but even with all that, how can they make a character this old still iconic in the modern day?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of this too.
Gay
Is this a
grandma's in
Yuri?
it. Yes, because this time she's also horny as fuck. Grandma
Hell yeah.
still got it. This is a goon that dates back all the way to 1989. This is what we call a legacy wank. And Sai and Saru have put their fingerprints all over this, delivering an aesthetic that looks retro but feels modern. The vibrant colors don't take away from the gritty feel of a cyberpunk society. The jazz-inspired soundtrack is already in the running for one of my favorite OSTs of the year. It is not a series that is banking off nostalgia. It is one that is creating it. And the only thing that can possibly take me out of this is knowing that the story is set in 2029. And somehow these people can afford the RAM prices to
Heck
run all
yeah.
these fancy cybernetics.
Hey.
In terms of new studios, I think few can match the excitement that Cypic currently bring to
Yeah,
every
that's
project they
true.
work on. Apocalypse Hotel, Uma Musume, The Summer Hikaru Died. Everything they made last year made it into my top 10 shows of 2025, and they are also the studio that have been given the reins to adapt Kagura Bachi, which is the mega IP I'm betting is going to turn them into a household name. Cypic have got so much movement right now, they're
Yeah,
about to
I don't know what
terrorize
that
a
is.
One Punch Man fan, and this season they are coming out with The World is Dancing. And man, do they continue to cook.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Damn.
This is based on the real-life accomplishments of a man named Zaimi Motokiyo, developing the art form of No, a hybrid of dance and drama. And I mean, we haven't seen a dance anime this beautiful since...
Okay.
So, you know, Side has still got some work to catch up to that.
Oh
Draw this, then die. We all know I'm a sucker for stories about the power of stories, and honestly, this one hits so close to home. A girl whose life has been moved and affected by the manga she adores tries to start her own manga club herself. I'm not afraid to admit that this one got me emotional. I know this is a bit more niche, but if you're creative or just have been utterly inspired by a piece of fiction, really highly recommend you check out this one. Smoking Behind the Supermarket Review. I'm not going to talk about this one too much, since I've made not one, but now 2 videos talking about it. But to any ex-smokers out there, avoid this show at all costs, because the cigarette industry has...
Don't worry about it. I'm still smoking. You can hear it in my voice.
Finally tapped into the power of anime girls using your product. Thankfully, Gen Z is still safe until Netflix decides to greenlight the live-action American remake, Vaping Behind the Gas Station with... You know, I remember this one quote that completely turned my life around. The quote goes something like, do crackheads... No. Does a crackhead say, I can't get high today because I'm broke? No, they do. They make it happen.
At first, I was seeing a lot of negative stuff about this show, but the more I've seen like clips of it and stuff, it's very, it wasn't going where I expected it to go. It's actually not bad.
So the next time you're feeling unmotivated,
just a lot of gross
just remember the crackhead.
Okay.
If the crackhead has this much perseverance to get high, why can't you?
Yeah, that's true.
Moral of the story: do crack.
All right then, you said it, not me. I guess I have to. Oh, that I saw that scene. It was just disgusting.
After years of wondering what activity is left for cute girls in anime to do, we've finally done it. Cute girls do hard drugs.
Yep.
And it's fucking disgusting. It's the Big 2-6, and we've got a Nyan spotting before GTA 6. If you've ever wondered what happens when Watamote hits its final form, well, how about a broke cat girl with no prospects in life, cripplingly addicted to cigarettes, living in an apartment too filthy for Asmongold to inhabit? But hey, look, it's a cute anime girl. I'm going to cue myself. I thought this was just going to be one of those wacky meme shows, but about halfway through, you start thinking, man, this is just depressing. If Smoking Behind the Supermarket Review makes you feel like Sparky...
I've only seen one episode. It didn't seem that bad. I don't imagine it would get any better after the, first episode.
One up. Don't worry. Just put this on afterwards, because this is the most effective anti-smoking ad in anime. It's a genuinely grim story about a bunch of girls struggling with addictions, coping with their lowest points in life. Just when you think they've hit rock bottom, the basement door appears.
Oh, boy.
I have never seen an anime push the boundary this far, and boys, I'm gonna be real. I think we found the limit.
Okay.
We found an anime cat girl. Too disgusting, too utterly rancid to even goon to.
Okay.
You don't mean that, do you? I do. This time I do.
Is Gigguk okay?
It's a cute cat girl. I don't care if she's a cat girl. I don't care if she hangs around her apartment half naked. Even your dick should have standards sometimes. You're lying to yourself. Man, just look at her. Look at her life. Look at her apartment. Bitch, do you want to live like this?
Would.
Her breath, man. It doesn't just stink. It's putrid.
Still would.
She smokes cigarettes and literal dog shit. She shits herself regularly.
Would.
Okay.
Would.
Why aren't you listening? It's too much.
We could fix her.
No, we can't.
Oh my God.
This isn't a quirky trope. She has a problem. A real
I haven't seen a lot of those clips, but yeah, it does seem very gross out humor from the 90s.
problem.
Sort of thing.
Say it.
I can't.
Just say it.
I won't.
Say it.
Go
Just
on.
say it. Say it. Say it.
I knew you'd come around. Okay. Well, there you go. You're welcome. I love you too.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video.
That's pretty
Thank you
good.
very much this month too.
You're welcome. Okay. Thank you, Basil. Yeah, I don't think I'd go out of my way to watch that anime. Like I said, I saw the first episode, or a little bit of the first episode, and I was like, okay. I get the feel for it. I know what it's going to be, but yeah. But yeah, Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You looks good. There's a lot of stuff there that's good. Tiny the Evil 2, Ghost in the Shell. Everything's good this year. So, Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe down below. It does help the channel, and I would appreciate it very much if you would. Thank you. Yeah, and if you got any suggestions, put them in the comments. So always down for that, or you can call me a jerk. I kind of like it when people call me a jerk. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and bye.